Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live, where we get to give you all the hot and top trending topics, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. So, Susan Mutami, who happens to be Temba Mliswa's ex-lover, has done it again, making damning allegations on Temba Mliswa. What is she alleging this time? She's alleging that Temba Mliswa poisoned Dzamara, the late brother of the late Dzamara. So we're just gonna check out what she writes on the x.com account. So she writes this: "We don't want fake activists who come here to hoodwink the masses. At Temba, who poisoned Patsun Dzamara. He died looking for his brother. You pretend to help this young man with accommodation. Ukamfudza iwe satan iwe. At Wende, you think you are special. Being hosted by Temba Muchenda Kuma drinks, sponsored by a ZANU-PF official, and having brides. Very soon you are going to get your own special type of cancer. Temba Mliswa is no friend of anyone. He is an assassin for ED Mnangagwa. He has been a CIO informer for years. He is one of the people strategizing for ED beyond his constitutional term. Parents Shiri, a whole commander, died like a fly because of having characters like Temba around him. Be careful." So he posts this image again. So now the response, how did people respond to this one? This one says, "It's difficult to believe you ever since the boys visited you that side about 2 years ago." Another one, "I was never visited by anyone. Stop spreading false news. Do you think Australian security is like an Cobra security? Anyone can get in and be a terrorist. No one is safe. Streets are hot like potato." Okay. Pane mwana Su. Fumura Susan, Fumura another one. Then another one post this image. When there is an easy picking, Baba wanda chikafu our home, you can smell food through a 10-inch wall. Tell all men, please do everything you want. Usaite mwana nebenzi. Apa wende wacho anenge achidya ma ice cream kuma functions is an PF. Achitengeserwa nema CIO akafika ma uniform ye Lions will dish out to opponents those ice cream shared with polonium wende muchamunzgura henyu rega itimbogara. He needs regular checkup You discovered Mliswa is dangerous before or after you were together. We are too grown for this. That's another one here. Unbelievable, really? Pafurwa Wombe Zimbas. This allegation has huge impact on conscience of Zimbabwe. I believe you, Susan, in all you're saying. Pilo, talk secrets are coming out. Please share more. Temba Mliswa right now, another one there. So that is the response from some of the people there on social media. Yesterday, we saw another one making waves on social media. What happened between Winky D and Temba Gorimbo? We saw social media erupting. So, earlier on, this guy had made a post on his social media and he wrote, Vanu, muda kundijairira, mungandifadze na Winky. Winky is local and I'm global. Pane msiyano kana mazogara. Moziva local and global difference. So, after that, he receives backlash from a lot of Winky D fans on social media. In fact, on all social media platforms. Then he would later retract his statement by writing this. Regero guys, ndagarisa ndisina kurwa. Mangoromera, ovava, so hondo, totorwa pano. So this guy is a mixed martial art fighter in the United States of America. So after one of his fights, he spoke with the media there, saying that he had only $7 in his account. Then Dwayne Johnson surprised him at his gym and bought him a house. Now this guy is worth at least $3 million US. A few days ago, we saw Wicknell Chivhayo showcasing himself at Mundege, going to the United States of America. Then yesterday, we saw him on an image again with Madam Boss Aramundege. Now, it is said that Wicknell Chivhayo was deported from the United States of America. In fact, he was given 3 hours to leave America from the time he arrived. It is said that Zimbabweans in Washington took up the Wicknell Chivhayo matter to the US government to get Wicknell Chivhayo either arrested or deported or both. So they were basing this on that. The Chivhayo leaks revealed that he did money laundering with the currency, with the US currency money. And all this is happening just as Zimbabweans now in the South Africa are organizing a mass demonstration at Renform offices till Renform produces all evidence. Since Renform confirmed they paid back to Chivhayo $27 million US of the ballot papers money. Renform, under pressure, might fold as SA authorities demand to know how they printed ballot papers amid all the scandal. All the same times, we saw Zimbabweans in the United States of America approaching the authorities to get Wicknell Chivhayo deported. Then we saw him back in Zimbabwe very quickly. Now, was he evicted or not? That is a very big question there. Was he deported? Rather, not evicted from a nation. You get deported from a country, not evicted. My bad on that one. Enough respect to those watching us live. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can see your names, so I can give you my shout outs. Now, one of the top stories in the news day is Zimbabwe to face food shortages by month end. Zimbabwe to face food shortages by month end. So we will cover that story in another video, but I'm just leading us to here where we are seeing this. Party chairman and commissar arrested for stealing drought relief maize. Prosper Chiwenga and Philemon Mudombo, both high-ranking officials in a political party, have been charged with theft for diverting maize meant for the presidential drought relief program. Now, from the presidential goat scheme, we have the presidential drought relief program. The two men from Nyabira appeared before a Northern Magistrate Court on Friday and faced charges of theft, abuse of office, and misappropriation of public funds arising from manipulating the distribution of the maize for personal gain. According to NPA, National Prosecuting Authority, Chiwenga, the party's chairman, and Mudombo, the political commissar, used their influence to divert 400 kilograms of maize valued at $432 meant for drought-stricken communities. The maize was part of the government's relief program aimed at assisting families affected by the severe drought. So these guys steal 400 kilograms worth $432. Now, ukabati kuntu kudiki Jeshua unobatwa and unosungwa. This one is very disturbing by the Herald, which says Jewel jailed 18 years for defrauding US $3 million. Now take note of the amount here, $3 million. If these guys who defrauded $3 million are given 20 years, then 2 suspended on condition of good behavior while in jail. If they can get 20 years, what would happen to Mike Chimombe and Moses Mpofu should they be found guilty? Anyways, let us look into the circumstances surrounding this case. Why did they get such a stern sentence here? 2 of the 3 men who defrauded Dolphin Civil Engineering of $3 million through self-defense were each sentenced to 18 years in jail. Now, one of them, Anonzi Amos Kagona, fatally shot himself in Borodale last week on the day he was supposed to be sentenced. Then Harare Regional Magistrate Stanford Mambanje yesterday initially sentenced Jacob Muyambo and Simons Mutakura to 20 years in jail before suspending 2 years on condition of good behavior. In his ruling, he noted that the accused persons are first offenders. He, however, said it was clear that the accused persons came up with a premeditated plan to commit the offense. The evidence of the state was credible and resulted in the accused persons being convicted. So these guys, what they did, they were selling Mustangs, a ministry of local government, to a certain company. They sold Mustang Asiri Avo. That was the case. That was the crime that these guys committed, and they got what? 18 years. Imagine. Anyways, that was it for now. I'm gonna sign out. Dr. Clarence is the name. TV7 Live is the channel. As always, thank you for watching, and I'm signing out.